Hi, everybody, and welcome again. We're here this lovely rainy Sunday, actually,
Mm-hmm.
and here with Terry from Kigaroo Spiritual Journeys. Thank you, Terry. We were on yesterday, and we
Yeah.
had a great time yesterday. But we got to leave right at the top of the hour because Terry's got some plans today. So let's get on it. So I'm going to say hi to everybody. Put your questions in. We're going to take the questions by what's the word I would okay,
By
random,
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 by random
random.
order.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh my God. Yeah, I hate it when the word goes away. Yes, we'll be taking questions randomly. And if you have anybody that you want to contact from the other side, make sure that you are telling us relationship and the person's first name, and it can be a friend. That's fine, but just tell us that. And we will also make sure you're here when your name is called, and we will. Oh, okay, we got a couple people that are just jumping right in, so
Right.
we're gonna get started today, and but we will have to cut off at some point. But it will be randomly. We'll choose. But fortunately, if you're here early, you get to go first. So here you go. All right, there you go. So
Rishi.
Rishi's here. You
Yeah.
feeling disturbed mentally? Okay, sure, Rishi. Rishi, it's nice to see you. Thank you for being here. And Saruba, we have yours and we have Stacy Legs. So thank you. Okay. Thanks, Carl. Thanks for giving way to others. Sleep well. Hi, Charlie and Tanita and Billy and Vicky and Craig and Debbie and Polly and Marby and Judy. It's nice to see all of you today. All right.
Yeah.
So I'm going to let Terry work on Rishi.
Okay. So, Rishi, I'm just going to tell you without dipping in real quick. Yeah, the energy is a little mentally disturbing right now. Even I feel that a bit. Like it's a little harder um, to participate in life. Even Allie knows this. I almost canceled this because I just couldn't keep track of time. So
Uh-huh.
we'll
Uh-huh.
go in to kind of see a little bit more. Why is this happening for you? And maybe we'll find something for all of us. Why is this going on? So
Uh-huh. All right.
okay, so Richie, this is immediately what they're saying is yes, this is kind of a turbulent time because we're kind of turning the corner into the new year. Um, And I was just reading with some ladies, and they keep telling me again and again that this next year, 2025, is a super significant year for us. Uh,
Mhm.
this is this is big changes happening in our political systems. This is big change happening in our energetic systems. The spiritual systems is where things are going to really come spiritually. We're really going up a notch, and that can be a little uncomfortable. Um, we just remember everybody who's disturbed that your base mission, the base mission of all of us, is to love and be loved, to give love and to be loved, and to everybody, not just those around you. So try to hang out in love. Try to maybe take a few moments each day to kind of visualize, or whatever your clairs are, visualize, feel, hear the people you love. Um, just
Yeah.
kind of hold them in a little self-esteem there, and kind of think good thoughts about them, and put them up. Think good thoughts about yourself. In fact, I don't know why they want me to tell you this, but when I'm in something like this, especially like where I was just in with a bunch of ladies around the globe,
Mhm, mhm.
and what I do is, since I have pictures of them right there in front of me, I just send them all love. I like send, Allie love. I send Terry love because you can't forget yourself in this. So that's another thing. Do a little mirror
Yes.
work, send yourself some love because you were worth it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's just that we're in a big time right now. That's
Yeah.
the thing. We're in a big time. And part of it is you need to send out love to everybody around you. Try to send that out.
Absolutely. Rishi, I got the word replenish, which means to make sure that if you have a big glass of water that you're drinking and you get down near the bottom of the glass, go get some more. You may not drink it right now, but you replenish it with something so that you can consistently stay hydrated or in the flow, whatever it is. That's just a way of explaining what I mean by replenish, because there's other ways to replenish yourself. You are the king of your own domain, and it's up to you to watch how the pieces on your chessboard are moved. And sometimes we make wrong moves, but you are the king. What I really love about this is it kind of looks like Taylor Swift, but it says, "This is my happy place." And so it says, if you need to, Rishi, find a place that makes you happy, whether that be outside, inside. Sometimes for me, like right now with it raining, it's with my blanket and my pillow watching old movies. That just makes me happy. So whatever it is, Rishi, these cards are wonderful because they are in my feelings cards. And you said you've been feeling. So it's wonderful that you have recognized that, Rishi. And I really do believe that recognition is half of how to solve the problem. So, yeah. Hello, everybody. Just so everybody knows, good morning to those of you who came in. We jumped right in this morning. Terry has to leave right at the top of the hour. So we're trying to get, but we are taking these randomly. Please be here when we call your name. We'd appreciate it. Saruba, you were right there with Rishi this morning. So that's why we are going to have you next. And would love a message from Father Mukesh in spirit.
Oh, so Mukesh, as he's kind of entering my stage, my awareness. Oh, he's so grand. He's so he's got a lot of gravatas about him. He's the other thing is he's completely enmeshed with Ganesh. I feel like that I'm seeing him and he's sitting in a chair that looks like an elephant is kind of surrounding the chair.
Uh-huh.
So to me, when I see that elephant, I'm kind of seeing Ganesh a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Mukesh, do you have a message for your son? And Surabha is a man, right?
Yes.
So,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Yep.
Do you have a message for your son? Oh, he's kind of teasing me a bit. He's saying, with all this grandness that you're seeing, that I'm showing you, just remind my son that we're all just spirits. We're all the same. We're all the same, actually. I'm showing him this because he honored me so deeply in life. He
Mhm.
respected me even when many times he didn't want to. Mm.
Wow.
The oh, he's showing me a sash, like a belt, a sash, And this sash is very ornate. It's got a deep, deep kind of maroon background with gold edges and gold intricate designs on it. And I see this sash wrapping around him, wrapping around the chair, going up, and he's using that to show me that you are connected to him, that this is a spiritual connection between you and him. Probably you've been through many lives together. Um, hmm. Oh, he uses this sash. So, in another way of saying this is it's kind of the hara cord. He uses this to send you love, support, and other things, and he's proud of you, very, very proud of you in his very gentlemanly way. Hmm.
Wow.
Yeah. So thank you for letting us meet him. He's really quite a nice guy. Quite a guy.
He really is. And Saruba, we did talk with your dad, I believe, I think it was last week when Jean was with me, but I'm getting still that the card that says Spirit Throne, where he's saying he's with you all the time. The chair is there. The chair is there. It's not empty, he's saying. That's what I'm getting from you today. Yeah.
Wow.
Yes, Greg. New spelling. Question C. Those on Terry's channel, if you wouldn't mind, somebody put up that the questions are closed. We have 18 to choose from. We won't be able to do all 18 as it is. So no more for right now. Okay. Here is Judy, and she doesn't know much about her family. So, but she does know her dad's name was Frank, and she wonders why. I guess that's the question.
They are. Did you say her name is Judy?
Judy.
Judy. Okay. So. Judy. So Frank. Judy would like to know why. Okay, Sarah, settle down here. Settle down. There's no judgment here with me. No judgment. So as I kind of lean into his spirit, he's a little bit all over the place. A little bit. I think that he feared judgment from me, and I'm letting him know no judgment from me. Some of the why is he's saying he was young and irresponsible. He didn't realize how important all these connections that he had to others, especially as a youth. Very irresponsible. I mean, like, he just wanted his way. Any emotion that hit him, he went with. He didn't even try to think it through. He didn't try to reach for the better half of him. I'm really sorry to say that. But he recognizes now, from being over there quite a while, that how irresponsible that was, how lasting imprints he left on people, on you, on your soul. He's saying that some of his imprint makes it really hard for you to trust people, to trust that somebody is actually acting in your best interest.
Sure. Makes sense.
And sorry about that. There's something about a cake. I'm not sure. Okay, so tell me a little bit more, Frank, about this cake. What about this cake? I'm just going to say it because I'm not completely understanding what he's talking about, but I have a feeling that at one point in his life, he tried to provide maybe you with a cake, a birthday cake, maybe somebody with cake, and he just absolutely messed it up. He,
Oh,
for once in his life, reached for the good part and tried to do something right, and I don't know what it
and
was.
it
Maybe
didn't work out. Oh,
your mama
okay.
cake or something, and it was horrible. It didn't work out. It was too little, too late.
Ah.
He says he's sorry.
Mm-hmm.
He is working on it spiritually, and he will
Yeah.
try to be more available to you spiritually.
Wonderful.
That's what I.
Wonderful. So, Judy, it might be that now that the door has opened just a crack, that he may be able to come to you in dreams and tell you personally, because I got the same sense that Terry did. Oh, I don't know if I want to be here. I don't like being in the limelight. And the reason that he didn't was because he was fearful of being judged, and yet he knew he was wrong. And so he's like, I don't even know how to even start this conversation. And so now that the door has opened a bit, and Terry told him, and I'm telling him, I'm not judging him, then maybe you will get more revelations. He tried to creatively come through because he was so worried, but he's got he's got revelations, and I think he says that when he got over there on the other side and could see things from where he was, OMG, because you feel the way the other people feel. You go through the emotions of the other besides your own emotions. And he said, oh my God, I didn't know I was hurting everybody so badly. It was just it was awful. And he says, I'm going to send you some kisses, my sweet daughter, but I know that that's not quite enough, and I want you to know that I've been working on this for a very long time. I think that I get goosebumps. I think that you are the only one that has had this experience, because I know you have siblings, I believe, with being able to have him come through. So anyway,
yeah, but it's just he's just on the edge of knowing all of this. Yeah, sorry, he knows how bad it was. Now he does know.
He does now. Too late for for him, and could be for you too. But I do believe he said, it could have been one of his earliest life. It could have been a lifetime that he was clueless. We have a lot of people on the planet right now that it seems to be that way as well. But yeah, Judy, much love, sweetheart.
And really sorry you had to go through that.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. All right, my dear. Yeah. We're going to go next to Stacy Legg while we're in the medium mode, and she'd love to contact her brother. Is it Deej? D-E-G-E? DG? All right.
Okay.
Right. Thank you, Stacy.
So I'm getting kind of a long, tall guy. They don't show me when they died. They show me whatever age they like. So they could be showing me when he was younger. He's a cool guy. He's one of those guys that, leaned against the wall and at the party and kind of stayed away from other people. He looked so cool. But the reality is he didn't have a lot of confidence. I would be interested to know if he had an addiction problem, if that you could let me know that. Okay, do you have am I getting anything here, Stacy? Am I getting the right thing? I'd like to know that. Oh, yes, okay.
Yes.
And
Yeah. Okay.
okay, so Deej. Oh, oh, he's very real here. He's very real. He's like,
Mm-hmm.
sis, I love that you called me on my shit. That he just,
That's
no
fun.
holiness about it. Just, I love that you called me on my shit. You knew me. You knew that sometimes it was just a big act. You knew that I was searching to calm the inner demons. That's what he
Mm,
says. The inner demons. Um, from where he is now, he knows that his demons were no worse than anybody else's demons. But
mhm,
I do think that he was an advanced spirit, maybe have done a lot of lives, and he felt this much more deeply, I think, than others.
mhm.
Okay, Deej, what else? What else? What else would you like to tell your sister, Stacy? Oh, he says you felt like your love and protection of him wasn't enough, that you didn't do enough, that you didn't do enough for him. You did.
Ah.
He recognized every act of love you ever. Oh, now I now it makes me want to cry. He
Oh.
acknowledged. He knew every time you tried to save him, every time you tried to help him see what a wonderful being he was,
Mm, mhm,
how much that cool spirit helped others, how much that he was just really kind of a joy to be around, I think.
yep.
And he recognizes that 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 it kind of hurt you a bit, that you felt not not quite enough for him, and you were enough. You did everything right.
Hmm.
He would like you
That's
just to
wonderful.
show love to yourself and acknowledge how much you did. So
Oh.
that's what I'm getting.
I think it's a riot because when you said the thing about the shit, you didn't put up with my shit. The
Yeah.
card that I came out was upset. You
Oh,
let me know when you were upset. He's got quite the sense of humor, honestly. And I'm going to leave it at that because Terry did such a beautiful. But gosh, he really loves you. And he
yeah.
reminds me of my own brother who just passed 2 years ago. Hi, sis. That's the way my brother was. And so it's kind of like that tough love that,
Hmm.
I'm a tough guy, but really not. Really got a big heart.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah. Man,
yeah.
my makeup's gonna get ruined.
Oh, that's
Okay.
so cute, Terry. Oh, sometimes these people do this to us. Yes, I
Yeah,
agree with you. They really,
yes.
really do. Yep. All right. So Debbie at Three Shifting Veils is looking for a message from Grandma Lane. All right.
My heart. Well, Grandma Lane shows up right away. And I have to tell you right away, she's kind of a conundrum here. So what she does on my stage is she's paving your path and her path in red hearts. It's like she's made a carpet out of red hearts, and they're going
Oh.
towards the right, so that means the future. So she's showing how much she loves you. But she's also showing me that she in life was a bit of a conundrum. Like I almost think that possibly you would not expect her to suddenly lay down a path of hearts for you because
Mm.
I
Mhm.
get that
Mhm.
she was a hard worker, that
Mhm.
she didn't always have it easy. She says, "Oh, I could yell." So, Debbie, I would love a little confirmation on this, if that she was kind of a conundrum,
Mhm.
basically a little bit all over the place. Not just
Mhm.
she's not just that chubby, loving grandma. That's not exactly her. I would love to know if that I have the right person here.
Yeah. Yes,
Yeah,
she was,
yes,
Debbie
yes,
says. Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
'Cause the hearts don't kind of go
Match
with
the
the
other
I
card?
could
Yeah.
yell. Okay. Okay, so Grandma Lane. And I do think she's making a play on her name here, Lane, and making a lane of heart.
Oh, maybe
I think
that's what it is. Yeah.
putting a little play on words here.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so Grandma Lane, what do you have to say to Debbie? What do you have? What message? Oh, she says, you be you, don't play it safe. Yell when you gotta yell, scream
Mhm.
when you gotta scream, cry when you gotta cry. She's just saying, you feel it all, do it all. You only get one chance at being Debbie. You playing the Debbie role. Be Debbie.
Yeah.
Be
Be
Debbie for
Debbie.
all you
Oh,
want.
uh-huh. That's so great.
She said, she says, don't tell the others, but I had a special place in my heart for you.
Mhm. Oh, that's
Now,
sweet.
I mean, is that they she had a little special place for everybody, but she's
Yeah.
saying, I
There's
had a
always
special
that
place
memory
for
for
you because
yeah.
I think she's saying, I feel like you're a little bit more like me in many ways, that you are
Hmm.
in touch with your emotions,
Mhm.
that you're in touch with your spiritual side, that you have some knowledge that everything's okay. You have
Mhm.
knowledge that you have to live. You have to live the life.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's good.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's what you got. I hope that makes sense to you. And
Yeah. I have here, don't be sad, Debbie. I know that sometimes you think of me and you're really, really sad. She said, you're much better off to be energetic and happy, you know, and she
Mhm.
says, but I've seen you in both. So I'm not, saying that you
Right.
aren't. This is what I get. Wise guy. When I get the wise guy card, there's that dichotomy. There's that difference of I could yell and I could be sweet as well. And so
Oh,
there's always a kind of a joking that comes along with
mhm.
it. Here we go. Debbie says, I was wondering how she felt about me going public with my beliefs and abilities. She was plant whisperer, but blocked my abilities since they scared her. Oh, I think she gets it totally now, Debbie.
She's okay, definitely okay with it now. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. She
yeah.
is. She is.
But
You know,
I do,
go ahead,
yeah, I
Terry. I'm
do
sorry.
love that you both shared a connection to spirit here.
Yes.
Yes.
That's right. That's right. And Denise, yeah, they were stern because of the Great Depression. They had to work too hard, and that's all they
Mhm.
knew. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Denise. Yeah. Uh-huh. All right. Well, thank you so much. I'm glad. Billy Diamonds, I was asking you to put in a first name of somebody and their relationship to you, if you wouldn't mind. You can put a couple in if you want. I would like to have read for you, but I really wanted that in here before we did the reading. So let's see. Let's go move on to Charlie. Any messages about my year ahead? All right.
Fire. So I'm going to read Charlie, but I kind of think that what he's going to know might help all of us a little bit with the year ahead.
There you go.
Okay, so
Okay, Billy, got it.
Okay, so now this is interesting. So everything's going to be okay. But they show me right away that emotionally, Charlie, you're so I'm seeing the future going towards the right. For me, the future is always to the right. It's like a path. But in your case, I see that it looks like a pretty good year, but emotionally, they're showing me the top of the path and the bottom, that you're going to hit the top and you're going to hit the bottom. You're a couple times this year, you're going to hit the top and the bottom.
We all will. Yeah.
And they're saying you're going to be okay. Okay, tell me a little bit more about this, please. That don't take it personally. That saying the rain must fall on everybody is the case. None of us avoid it. You know, it's not like because I get these little energies that I get to avoid it. We're not going to avoid it. Make the most of it. Always go towards that which is in your best interest. So in other words, if there's job choices to be made, don't go towards what that you think others think you ought to do. Go towards what makes your heart happy, what makes you closer to your own goals, maybe goals that you haven't shared with other people before. So and that's good advice for all of us. I often hear them saying that if that you want to be, let's say, a veterinarian and you're still working, becoming that, and you have, let's say, you want to get a job, an opening job, like as a receptionist, try to get a receptionist at the veterinarian clinic rather than at a hotel, you know. Yeah. So always choose the path that takes you closer to what you want. And it's okay to want too. They're saying that it's okay to want.
So, Charlie, I got 3 cards for you. The first one is energy. And the energies are going to be difficult, but you can keep your vibration in that higher energy, because look at all the stars. They're all there for you. And they're saying, try to focus on looking up and not necessarily looking out. And again, the focus comes into play. And I love this because look at the butterfly. It's like she's looking through the telescope, the little telescope, but there's a butterfly right in front of her. So it's finding the focus of what it is that you either want or where you want to be in your energy that's going to be important for you. And then finally, I think you're right. This message is just for everybody. It says to believe.
Yeah.
It says to believe. Yeah. Believe in the good. Believe that things will turn out to be so much better for us if we just believe in that. Yeah. And plus, we got each other's back here. So, yeah. Yes. Absolutely. Yeah. Thank you so much. Hi, Mary Thornberry. There you go. Dolly Partoon. You're praying for a calmer year? I'm glad, Charlie. Charlie has just, she has just undergone some treatment, medical, And so she's been working on that, and I hope it gets better for you, my dear. Yeah.
Right. Well, Charlie, just to make sure you know, it was emotionally ups and downs, not
Okay.
physically.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think that has to do with the energies we're currently living in. So,
Right.
yeah. Yeah.
Right.
All right. So Billy did respond. Nikki is his friend, and he would love to, if possible, hear from her. Yes. Thank you, Jen.
So, Billy, I would be interested to know, if you want to put it in the chat, if you've been friends with her for a very long time, because she's showing me herself in many ages. So
Oh.
I'm wondering if that means that you've been friends for a long, through a long time in life.
Mm-hmm. All right. Let's see.
Okay. So thank you, Billy. Nikki. So at first, Nikki,
6 to 7 years. Yeah.
Okay. 6 to 7 years. That's not too terribly long, but she's showing me herself. Okay, so Nikki, I'm not sure why you're showing me this way. At first, she showed herself as kind of a thin hippie with a lovely scarf tied around her head that draped down that made her look longer and taller and like that. But then she showed a progression of her physical body to a lady that was not as skinny and tall and okay. So what are you trying to tell me, Nikki? So she's saying things change, we change, times change. The one thing that doesn't change is our soul connection.
Mm-hmm. She liked role playing, but not with
Oh,
him.
but
Yeah,
not with him. Okay, well,
yeah,
that
yeah.
kind of makes a little bit of sense here. And she says, it was a pleasure being your friend. My soul knew your soul, that I recognized you in a kind of a spiritual soul level.
Yes, that's what I got. I got soulmates, and that could be good friends, good.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So
Mm-hmm.
soulmate doesn't always mean lovers or anything.
It doesn't, right? Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So let's see if we can get just a little bit more out of Nikki. Nikki, do you have a message for her now? Or Billy now? Or not him, Billy. Okay, she says, Billy, grab onto life, hang on tight, feel all the feels, do all the things. Think of me often, because she's saying, as you think of me often, it brings part of my energy to you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
She says, not that I'm not helping you in my way. She says, but it draws it a lot closer. Oh, and it seems like what she's also saying is that you can, some of the qualities that you appreciated in her, that you can draw those to yourself from her. She's got plenty of it. So, okay, there you go.
Oh, that's so nice. Billy, I got that soulmates card, which again doesn't mean you have to be lovers or,
Right.
but it just means that you were simpatico. You understood each other and it was
Yeah.
really wonderful. But she says, I'm still the queen. I'm still the she's the divine feminine. She's up there going, and she says, I visit you all the time, especially when you think about me, honestly.
Mhm.
But she's got quite the personality. She's a pistol. She is
Mhm.
really something else.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks so much. All right. The next person that we have will be, I asked if Star Midnight was here. I asked if, let's see, who else? Star Midnight and Janice, I think I asked if you were here. Can you tell me if you're here? All right, I'm going to move on. Let's go to Polly's question. Polly, are you here? I'm hoping you're here. Will your daughter Zoe get hired to the company that she's doing an internship with? All right. You're welcome, Billy. Janice, okay, we'll do you next, Janice.
Okay. It is much difficult for me, much more difficult to do a third party reading, like reading
Oh,
Zoe.
that's true. That's true. Think about that.
As I contacted Polly's spirit, they said go to the pendulum for this. So let me see.
Okay.
Okay, so dear pendulum.
Hmm.
Polly has a daughter, Zoe. And Zoe is doing an internship at the company. Will this company hire her in 2025? Okay. Will this company hire her in 2024? Okay. I got an immediate no on being hired by this company in 2025. And I got no response at all asking if it was this year, just in case
Yeah.
just in case they decide to hire her now.
Yep.
Will Zoe get a great job because of this internship? They're saying yes, she's going to get this is
They're going to give her a good review or a good.
right.
Yeah,
So
good.
will Zoe will it be quite a cool job?
Ooh.
And it says yes.
These
Are you
Terry
using your
gave me these
dowsing
for
rod?
Christmas. Yeah, Terry gave these, and I got the same thing with the dowsing rods. Wow.
Wow.
Yep. They're amazing. That's the first time I've been able to use them. Thank you. That's awesome.
Well, so Polly, that's what you're getting. She's going to
Yeah.
get a great job. She's probably not getting a job at this company.
Okay. There you go. Thank you.
Janice. Okay, Janice.
Yes, Terry gave them to me. Wasn't that nice? I know. So nice. Oh, you are, Karen? Yeah, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Darian Ray, could you let us know if you're here, please?
Janice, you got a big team. You got a big team. everybody's got angels. They usually have at least two, like one you're born with, one that stays to the end of your life. If you got a crowd in here, you have at least three angels. Okay, one of your angels is on special duty with you. I am wondering if you called this angel in, like you needed something like real estate help or financial help or whatever, but you got three of them. That's a little unusual to see. Okay, you got a big bunch of spirit guides. You got a ton of light beings, just, fluffs of light. You got Akashic Records Masters teams. I think you're on a few councils. You got a crowd in here. A big crowd in here. Okay, so dear team. Ooh. Okay, well, that is short and to the point. They're saying pick one and go for it. Pick one and go for it. And I have a feeling it's like, I don't know. To me, it feels spiritual, but it could be a job. It could be anything. But like, just pick one and go for it.
Yeah.
We're here. Yeah. We got you. We got your back. Pick one and go for it.
I agree completely. Look at this. They're delighted that you listen to them. It's like a May Day celebration around. Look at them all around the maypole. That's right. Terry's right. Tons and tons of guides. And what it is that you want will be fulfilled. But yes, choose the one you want. You've got several apples here in your hand. You can't eat all three at once. You have to pick one. You're right.
Yes, that totally makes sense. Okay,
makes sense. They also want you to know to believe in miracles because they do happen. Yes. Yeah. And your ship is ready for you. There you go, my girl. Wow.
They were to the point.
They were. That's so wonderful. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right. Star Midnight. A message from Mrs. Ruby.
Mrs. Ruby.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. So Mrs. Ruby was something way more in your life than just a person. There is some very, very, very deep connection here. I mean, she almost feels like a spirit guide that incarnated. She,
wow.
I can see that sometimes she got under your skin. Sometimes she got under your heart. Sometimes she got into your brain. I mean, there's some sort of service with her that she performed for you or with you. This is a very, very deep connection. I mean, I would not be surprised if many lives were led together too, but she says, thank you, dear, for thinking of me, for remembering me, for acknowledging my service. Ooh, that gives me chills.
Yeah. Was Mrs. Ruby one of your teachers, I wonder, Star Midnight?
I don't know, it's something deep here.
And it could be a teacher that's not like a formal teacher, but somebody that taught you something that was valuable to you. So, wow.
Yeah. She just thanks you for remembering her.
Yeah. I get beautiful. She was impeccable in what she did. I don't know if she might have dressed impeccably or that she she was
Mhm.
very caring and loving and sweet. But
Right.
the best thing that she sends you is she just wants to make sure that she sends you peace. And there's nothing more beautiful than this picture of a monk sitting in a beautiful place, and the dove of peace flying above.
Mhm.
Very beautiful, Star Midnight.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
She
I
was
know
she
she's here, but I don't know if she's is able to let us
right.
know. Yeah.
That's fine. That's
Right.
fine. I just know that this is somehow I just know this is so right. So right
Uh-huh.
about this, Ruby.
Yep, I get it. Thank you. All right, so Tanita, who we actually talked to yesterday, but she said she had a butterfly sitting where her dad used to sit, but similar butterfly that sat there when he passed away. Is that giving her a sign? I would say so.
Yes. I would say that is just so unmissable.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the pendulum on that real
Sure,
quick.
of course,
Just gonna
of course.
confirm it.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay. So dear pendulum, Tanita has a question. Was that butterfly from her father? Okay. It says yes, but it's vibrating with energy. Really, I mean,
Oh.
just so I
It's
think
still sitting there. She says it's still sitting there. Oh my God.
I'm
Wow.
just gonna tune in real quick. I'm gonna
Yeah.
just find does I need to Okay, so I did something a little different. I tuned into your heart, and then instead of tuning into your dad's heart, I tuned into the butterfly. And the butterfly came forward, but then on my stage, your dad popped up.
Oh.
Okay, definitely dad.
It's the
Dad.
metamorphosis. It's the representation of her dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, there's just he just wants you to know he's always with you. He's there. He's always there. Just
Mm.
like a butterfly is just sitting there and not moving. He's
Yeah.
always there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Um, I get emotional and it's like wiping away the tears. I don't go far from you at all, Tanita. I feel that. And he said, when you're building new things, it requires patience. He said, but you are moving ahead and you're building the things that you need to build in your life. But look at this. He said, give yourself more grace. Give yourself more grace. And what he's really loving at this point that I get is that you aligned. I guess he probably was waiting for you to be here this morning or something, but it was like aligning himself with this butterfly because he knows that you saw the butterfly when he passed, and he knows that you would look in the place he would sit. So
Right.
all of those things came together. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, yeah. All good, Star Midnight. Thank you for
Oh,
your feedback as well. All right. She meant a lot to you. Well, you meant a lot to her.
you did.
So,
It's
yeah,
deep. Star Midnight. She was deep, deep in my heart.
yeah, yeah. All right. So we got Sharon O'Brien here, and we're going to wind Terry down and get ready to leave. But I love this. They say people can hear us when their disease makes them unable to speak or move. Did my mom Helga know what I said and did for her? You can depend on it. I really think so.
Okay. Okay. She just popped up right on my city. I didn't even do any of my little things. So she just popped right up. Okay. He's like, of course I saw and knew. You can't imagine how much I know now of your heart. She said, there is nothing nothing to be ashamed of ever in your knowledge and care of me at the end, because sometimes, we get impatient. Sometimes we get overwhelmed.
Yeah.
She's like, all is well with me. All is well with you.
Mm.
Um, she's showing, okay, so she's showing me, and I, whatever you hear is more important than what I am saying here, but she's showing me a handkerchief. And I feel like you put a scent on this handkerchief, either a scent of her favorite perfume or your favorite perfume or her favorite there's some scent on this, and you put the the handkerchief or this piece of cloth on her pillow near her face, and she could smell it.
Oh,
Oh, it's giving me chills,
wow.
and it helped her. It helped her remain very, very calm. It helped her reach for the other side.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's something about scent. You did something for her that had to do with scent.
Wow.
And it absolutely, I just see it calmed her spirit so much. Whatever you did for her calmed her spirit so much.
It could be too that when somebody comes close to another person, you can smell them. Everybody has and I don't mean in a nasty way, that you can smell, their smell,
Right.
I guess. And my
Right.
feeling was when you were saying that she always knew when Sharon was close by because she recognized her scent.
Right.
Yeah.
And it might not be that you actually use a handkerchief or something. She's leading me through a path that I can understand to try to tell you what happened. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Wow. All right. So what did I get? I got, you don't need to have a card reading or a reading to know that I was there. I knew you were there because we were kindred spirits. And I got the same thing about the scent, this
Mm-hmm.
Claire Senti. No, it would be Claire
Mm-hmm.
Gustians. Is that or
I
one of
think
the Claires? One of the Claires. She's
yeah.
She said, I absolutely you communicated with me and I could hear everything that you said and did. And she said, I just want you to live in joy. Yeah. She's sending you joy. You were a joy in my life. And yeah, she wants you to realize that. Yeah. Thank you, Sharon. Terry, you go ahead and go, my dear, and have a wonderful
Okay.
time. I'm going to read for Maureen D'Amico if you're here,
Oh,
and
good.
Jackie Coons, and then we're done for
Okay,
the day. All right. Bye,
great.
Terry, and thank you,
Well,
honey.
thank you everybody for
Yes,
watching and listening. Have a
absolutely.
great time, Allie.
All right, we'll do. Much love. All right. Thanks, everybody. So let's see. Um, are you here? Are you here, Maureen, still? Maybe you just left. Jackie, are you here? All right. Moonstone, while we're waiting to see if the other ladies were here, there's nothing as a dream person, and I know you come to our dream show. I want you to know you do dream. You just don't remember the dreams. That you are surrounded by angels and guides, absolutely. But I'm wondering if maybe you blocked some of that ability off when you were younger. You didn't like it, or maybe you had a dream you didn't like. And but as a person who comes to these, who has a beautiful name, Moonstone Girl, you are in that flow of spiritual energy. And to work on maybe remembering some even bits and pieces of a dream, you might want to try when you don't have to necessarily have a good night's sleep, and maybe try some water before bed, some intentions before going to bed, and say, I want to remember my dream. and then have a piece of paper and a pen right there. Do not step out of that bed until you write down if you remember anything. I have a friend who doesn't remember very much either, but what she does remember sometimes, very small bits and pieces, are very telling, because they say that you can remember the pieces that you were meant to remember. So I'm going to just give you that, and hopefully that resonates with you. And okay, so there. All right, so Jackie's still here. Yes, Lena, I know you're still here, dear. I'm trying to do what I can do here, and I was just finishing up with 2 people right now that came in earlier. So Maureen is not here still, but Mickey is. All right. You're welcome, Moonstone Girl. Yeah, I mean, I wish I could just say a magic incantation and you could remember them, but those are the tips that I try to give everybody. So, yeah. All right. So, Jackie, you're struggling starting your spiritual journey. Jackie, you're already on it. You are already well on it, my girlfriend. But what I'm hearing is you're struggling knowing which way to go. Hi, Karen Trout. It's nice to see you. So let me tell you about just a short story, because I don't like to go into too much detail. But when I started out here 4 years ago in November, I had been studying this stuff forever, spiritual stuff forever and ever. But I never felt like I could do anything. I felt like, oh, I'm not as good as this person. I'm not as good as that person. I don't really know what I'm good at. Wishy-washy. And if you ever watch my show with Pam Drennan, she does the emotional coding. She says to me all the time, you're too wishy-washy. And that's a Libra for you. But anyway, so I started my show out by highlighting other people. And as I did that, I got to know more people. I felt more comfortable in my own skin. I felt like I was on my way to where I was supposed to be. And it actually flowed out over time. It flowed out over time. It wasn't instantaneous. It's still actually metamorphosing. So something, just remember that it is a lifetime journey, and there is no particular destination that you're going to get to. You will just integrate what it is that you need, Jackie. So that's what I said when I said flow, see where it takes you, take a couple of classes maybe, check into some interesting things that you like. If you can't afford to, read a book, that kind of thing. Forgive yourself, set yourself free. There are no expectations. Don't have expectations of yourself and how fast this all goes. And Karen, I agree with you. I mean, it is good to hear that other people are following through and having the same thing. Again, you may go through some tears, and maybe you already are going through some tears, Jackie, but it's okay. We got your back here. We got your back here. Yeah. And here's what they're recommending for you. Make sure that you balance your life. You have a physical and a spiritual and an emotional and all kinds of different lives, Jackie. And we need to find the balance between all of them. We need to also realize that our path isn't always the same. It doesn't look the same as someone else's. That's another reason why I didn't want to do tarot, because I didn't feel comfortable with tarot. Other people can do it so well. That's why I picked up the oracle cards. That's why I started studying, bringing my dream show in, because I love to analyze dreams. I used to run a dream group and things like that. So that all just sort of came in the flow. It came in the flow. And so just begin. Pick something. And if it doesn't resonate, move on to something else. And something else. But they're all tools for the toolbox. They're all tools for your toolbox, every single one of them. And you have the power. You absolutely have the power. Yeah. All right. So I hope that helped you out a bit. Yeah, expectations do cause great pain and disappointment. Absolutely, Jill. Yeah, yeah. It's a hard lesson to learn. Oh, Linda Kennedy, you're so sweet. Yes, Sharon, I'm sorry Terry had to go. She had to leave right at the top of the hour. But the handkerchief, it could be you placed it on her shoulder. She may have been smelling that. We were just talking about that. She may have felt that Elise or Elsie was there. Oh, she knew you were there, Sharon O'Brien. She knew you were there. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. I'm guessing Maureen left. So I'm sorry that we weren't able to read for everyone today. I thank you for your dedication. I will be on at 1:00 Pacific time, which is 4:00 Eastern time, with Linda De Gonzalez, who's fabulous Akashic Records reader, and Donna Spanier, who is just started a channel, and she does a lot of card readings, and she's intuitive. And so we'll be on, and come by and see us. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Much love to you. Take care. Bye, everyone. Thank you.